What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Another Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with The Division 2. Really? I go in there, I was setting, I literally set a video to upload, and there was something really cool going on outside, and it stops. Of course, that's how that works. There was just a massive storm coming down. I find it funny. Yes, I understand the weather changed, and but the ground's not wet at all. I get it. It's the actual complications of doing something like that is massive, but still, it just makes me laugh. Oh no, I mean it was a terrible storm. Like I've played in the rain before. Like this was so bad I couldn't see. It was really interesting. I think there was there was like a 5 gig update before I even played this. It was like the first free massive update that this game was going to run. So we're probably seeing some new weather effects. There's going to be a bunch of shit with this game. I'd give you full patch notes if I actually read them, which is something I'm planning to do before the next video. But yeah, so if you see some new shit in this one, feel free to point it out in the comments. Because it's entirely possible that I'll miss it. But we're going to do some stuff here at the theater, because the theater's gotten better now that we've done more missions. Turbine Blimp. But we're going to come here. We're going to head over to the White House. Probably do a mission near the end. I don't know. Maybe do some conflict. I keep saying we're going to keep doing. I keep saying we're going to do a conflict mission, or some conflict gameplay, but we never end up doing it. But I don't know. I don't have a full plan here. I have a few kind of plans, if that makes sense. There we go. Sell the junk. Just clear out the inventory. You got a whole bunch of little side missions.
I like electricity. And now, thanks to the wind turbine blimp, we've got all the electricity we could ever use.
I like how you see this place physically changed. It's really neat. As we've gotten all 4 aspiration, the area has been completed. We're supposed to meet with Odessa, but I also want to get these last couple people. So one is our dark zone.
The rooftop terrace is now officially open. That's our biggest share space, perfect for the whole community.
Also because one of them is our dark zone officer. Also pick up all these side quests while we're over here. Well, fine. I'll go talk to Odessa. Yeah, I don't know. Will I not be able to get those guys till I talk to her?
Sugar. It's good to see you. You know you've done something unthinkable. You've given us hope. I think Kelso and I both lost sight of how important that is. I hate to ask more of you when you've already done so much. But if you find yourself in the vicinity of the police headquarters over on Indiana Avenue, I could use your help with a personal matter. It's nothing urgent, but it would mean a lot to me.
Probably not going to be able to do that for a little bit, just because that requires around, I want to say the mid-20s is the level for that. Yeah, 25 to 29 is the level suggestion for the area. So we're just it's going to be a little bit until we can go and do that. But let's talk to some people, get some other side missions.
Look, you tell him that this isn't up for debate. He needs to stand the fuck down.
I'll try reasoning with him, but you know how he gets.
I know he's going to get you all killed if he keeps this shit up. Deal with it. Out. Hey, there's a True Sons munitions stockpile a couple blocks south of here at the Department of Justice building. It's a risk we can't tolerate. Would you be up for some sabotage?
Well, I mean, that is one of my favorite Beastie Boys songs, so... That's right. I just brought up the Beastie Boys.
We intercepted this communication from the True Sons. Listen.
Always nice to see you.
Is the pump ain't working. If we could figure out how to turn the damn thing on, that'd be a start.
This message came from the True Sons camped out at one of the museums in the National Mall. If they're sitting on a source of water over there, we've got to go check it out.
Almost dropped my controller. That would have been bad.
5 months ago, I was part of the USDA's DC-62 research team. Our lab got quarantined, and I'm the only one who made it out. But our research is still in there, and in the wrong hands, it could do a lot of harm.
Okay. The hell are these people that I need to recruit? I can't pronounce Ezra's name, and there's Charles Douglas. Ah, there we go. At least found one of them.
Better setup for our solar panels. With the new configuration, we've increased our input and can now run more lights at night.
Hey, friend. Name's Charles Douglas. I'm to supervise the shooting range they've set up in the basement of the White House. Looking forward to working with you, mate.
I might or might not show that off. I mean, I really don't use that. I mean, it's fun to go in and like test weapons and, you know, play like I don't want to say mini games, but there's like little shooting target things that you can do. But all in all, it's pretty. It's not important. But like I said, if somebody wants to see it, just post it in the comments. Just as a reminder. Where the hell is the other lady? Oh, okay, down. All right. See the marker now. How do I get back down? There we go. There's also somebody with a side mission.
I have a big favor to ask. The Declaration of Independence is still in the Archives building. I'm hoping you'd be willing to bring it back. I know we have more immediate problems to solve, but we could all use a reminder of what we're fighting for, and what we stand to lose.
That's right, guys. We're going to go full national treasure.
Hello, Agent. I've been recruited to help you survive in the Dark Zones. I'll be heading over to the base of operations soon, so come and visit me and I'll explain more.
Dark Zone recon missions are open now, which I'm debating. Do we want to go do those now? Come down here, grab a couple of these side missions. And then do the Dark Zone. You know, let's go see what they have at the White House over here. You can see we also have this new settlement over here at the campus, and this one over here with this settlement at the castle. But there's a little something special going on at the castle. But you'll see what's going on there when the time is right. But before anything else, let's head over to the White House. I was coming over here to the White House, and I kind of realized something. I've never really run around up here in this upper area. I know there's a control point down here. I think there's one more, because when I came into this district, it said control points. Okay, using a trash lid as a shield. That's awesome. Yeah, I love how the enemies, depending on the faction, you'll see them have different weapons. Like that guy had the bow and arrow. That one had a trash can lid shield. I mean, it makes sense that each individual faction, they're going to be equipped differently. I mean, that makes perfect sense. But like the Chargers with the True Sons have shotguns, as opposed to the riot gear and batons that the Hyenas have, and the Hyenas are different than the Chargers. That the I can't remember the third group. They wear all the hazmat stuff. Like they basically just run at you like suicide bombers. God damn! Like I said, I've never been up here. Never really had a reason. There's no like missions or anything, but it's really pretty. fine. I gotta deal with them if I don't have to. Keep my eye out for a control point. I know this is kind of a waste of time, but like I said. Take that, bald eagle. Oh, God. Pretty sure now I have an agency looking for me after that. Alright, come on. Gotcha.
Hostile control point identified.
And what do you know? I was right. Really like the shotgun I'm using. I bit my fucking tongue again. Sorry. I keep doing this. I keep biting my tongue today. I'm not sure if it's like my tongue is starting to swell because it keeps happening. Oh wait, I have done this right, I have done this this control point before. Sorry, I didn't remember it. What was I talking about? Oh right, biting my tongue. Yeah, I keep biting my tongue today. Like it's one of those I can't tell if it's I keep doing it because I keep like I'm thinking, all right, don't bite your tongue, don't bite your tongue. Son of a bitch, I bit my tongue, or I honestly think my tongue starts to swell sometimes after I bite it enough. Got her.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, I'm kind of firing into the void there. Call the allies.
Incoming. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Alright, let's replace the padding. What's happening? Yep. God damn, I got completely swarmed in there. I was not smart. What you got for me, Coop? Oh, we got 2 skills unlocked. Sure, why not? Let's unlock the hive. I'm really not gonna. You know what? I'm trying new things. You know what? I'm gonna equip this. I'm gonna equip that mod. I'm not a fan of the drone personally. Played around with it. It's not bad. I'm gonna try messing around with the What one did I just say I was gonna play around with?
Agent in need of backup.
I'm gonna play around with that hive thing. Got 4 shade tech. Okay, let's carry capacity up, and there we go. Better suppressors. So now I got stuff with I think 9mm. 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 9 Why not? Just because I have the points. I picked up a level while I was running around. So let's open you up. And double barrel shotgun. Actually, I prefer the pump action. Personally, I know it's a better shotgun, but I prefer the pump action. Might as well boost the accuracy. Boost critical hit. And no tubular magazine. Why not? I'll throw in the compensator. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. Replace it with the Hive. Okay, that's done. Why is it still telling me? Oh, because I have to. There we go. There we go. Wanted to get rid of the pop-up. So that. Alright, why not? Let's head down to the shooting range. Just show it to you guys. Welcome to the shooting range. You get a little. So yeah, basically, you can test. DPS, damage to last hits. Test the range of your weapons. Here it's accuracy on moving targets. That sort of thing. This one I believe is for I can't remember. Oh, it's how long it takes to. Yeah, the amount of time it takes to kill all those. That's the basic idea of the firing range.
Good to see you again. I'm happy to be able to help.
Oops. I'm not too terribly interested. Or you know what I mean. It's not super important. Actually, I'm gonna go check the crafting bench. What we got here? Okay, so we got weapons we can craft. That's nifty. Actually, what's how much damage? It's 645 to 789. How much does mine? How much does my current rifle do? 813? Nope. I'll just stick with my current rifle. Mods, hand stop. That's reload speed, accuracy, optimal range. Damage to elites. That's not bad. But yeah, nothing I really want right now. I'm looking for something that's going to boost my stability. And there's a I think it's like the angled foregrip or something like that. That's my go-to. That with the right assault rifle, man, you can really make something deadly. Clans.
Hello again. If you're looking to join up with other agents, I'm here to help.
And not particularly. I'm not a clan guy. I don't know. You know, I've been thinking about it, and I don't know if this is really dumb. If anybody out there watching, I don't know how many of you that is, or any of you actually give a shit. You want me to start one for the channel? I don't know. Let me know. If y'all think that's dumb, well, okay, then I won't do it. All right, and Dark Zone. Dark Zone levels and perks. All that.
Are you ready to start exploring the Dark Zones?
There we go. Can I talk to you? Complete Dark Zone. Oh, okay. To do that, I have to complete the. Okay. I have to complete the first recon mission, which I'm debating. Do I want to? I'm honestly not sure what I want to do. I was hoping there was going to be a cutscene because I know there's a few cutscenes around here. I'm sitting here thinking what exactly I want to do. I might come down here, do a side mission, and we'll close out with the Dark Zone recon. How's that sound? But before anything else, let's actually go up and take another swipe at this control point. I know I'm sounding. I'm sounding insane when I'm talking about this. This is the problem when I have no plan for videos. I'm just kind of, man, let's do this. Let's do that. I'm lost. I'll say this, they made the White House in this game really complicated to run around in. Because there's so many just dead ends. Nope, that's the... Fuck me. I just want to get outside. A little press room.
Electronic device detected.
You know, I've never actually just kind of run around and explored the White House.
The optics are going to be terrible. With all due respect, Mr. Mendez, screw the optics. Manhattan's in a crisis state, and this is the one club I've got left in my bag. Hell, if I'm not going to take a swing. Agreed. Hopefully, this will only be needed for a short time, and we can deal with the fallout once the crisis is past. And if it's not over quickly, what do we do then? Then you better learn some useful skills, because if this thing drags on, the damn optics will be the least of our worries. Carlos, thank you for taking my call. I understand you've got your hands full too. No, I understand. Not the time for pleasantries. No, we're no closer to finding a cure. Look, if we had anything, we'd be sharing it. This is bigger than borders. But these rumors of a broad-spectrum antiviral are just that. Rumors. Now, let's talk about this proposal of yours to shut down the border crossings in El Paso. I know you've got a lot of people headed south from there right now that you can't afford to take care of. Believe me, we don't want to outsource our problems to you.
I waved. All right, I couldn't get the little direction marker up there. I was trying to use the map, and for some reason I kept on my why is it sending me down? It was not that was a very complicated time. I hear gunfighting. Oh, cool.
They think they can...
Like a fire axe and a trash can lid. I mean, I'm about 90% sure a trash can lid is not going to stop a bullet. Jeez, I don't even think that probably wouldn't even stop a 22. I mean, what, a trash can lid? What, trash cans lid usually made of aluminum? Like a metal trash can lid? It's not made of steel, is it? Are they made of steel? I don't know. This is what I get. I guess that's one of those things that you probably don't know. Never, growing up in the age after metal trash cans. I've only had what was it saying? I've only ever had plastic. Getting up here to neutralize the.
Agent, stop by when you can. The project's ready to be completed.
Serious trauma detected.
I was coming up here trying to neutralize the minigun.
Medical assistance needed.
Damn it! Damn it!
Agent killed.
Well, that's what I get. Let's head over here to the Department of Justice. You know what? I can probably complete that that outpost, or whatever you want to call it. Control point, I think that's the technical term. I could probably complete that if I didn't, go at it like a complete moron.
At the Department of Justice building. Seems only right to blow it the fuck up, don't you think? Your target will be several reinforced ammo crates in the main courtyard. You'll need explosives to destroy them, but you should be able to procure C4 on site.
I was saying, I mean, if I wasn't going at that like a complete idiot. Because both times I advanced way too fast. There is a painting upstairs from where I currently am. I would like it.
Have arrived.
Well, I'm not there, guys. Well, might as well. There we go. Nice piece of gear there. And technically I already have a 6716, but whatever. Head upstairs. With this painting. I love my shotgun with, with its American flag. With its American flag skin. It looks so ridiculous. Okay, I can't pry it open. Gotta be way upstairs. Nope. Negatory. Closed door. Fantastic. There's gotta be a way up there. Oh, well. You know, this doesn't matter.
That munition stockpile is too good a target to pass up. Get in there and do some damage.
Guy should not have had to waste almost a full magazine on that. Come on. Gotcha. Got him.
Bringing the trap. Get wrapped. Go for it. Hit him again. Knocked him.
So somebody coming out of my left. Excuse me, this is my right, not my left. Come on.
Agent requesting backup.
Damn. Thought I finished you, Agent.
Really? I just killed your buddy over there. I don't think you came anywhere near finishing me. It's, yep, down here. Nice body armor. Yeah, this one's got mod slots. It is a better piece of gear, but I'm getting to that point where I'm taking, you know, like the rare pieces of gear, blue quality or whatever. Starting to switch over to blue and purple rather than green being that great. Also, if that revolver wasn't so powerful, I'd swap out, I'd swap over to a different handgun. I've tried shooting that on that oil spot on the floor. No, it will not ignite.
Get the fuck out of there!
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Agent vital signs 0.
God damn it. I got myself trapped in a fucking corner again. I like this shotgun, but this is why you can't give me these things, because I try and play way too aggressive. Because I usually like to stand back and shoot. But you give me something like that shotgun, and then I'm just... It's a... Okay, that's really kind of neat. It's a term I really like from tabletop, called being a murder hobo. And also, yes, that's what I am when I play tabletop. I am a murder hobo. I mean, I don't mind like role playing, you know, like days that it's gonna be heavily that it's gonna be heavy role playing or whatever. You know, I don't mind those days. In all honesty, I enjoy story and I enjoy the role playing and I enjoy all that. But man, I love those sessions that are so just heavy combat. You know, we get to sit around and we get to do combat for like 2-3 hours. You know, we get to spend like 2-3 hours just doing combat after combat, like we're like assaulting you know, like you're like assaulting a fort or a castle or something. You know, you're rushing up the keep to save the princess, that sort of shit. Sorry, I'm a giant nerd. I mean, maybe you couldn't tell by, you know, any of the ways that I act. Anything in here? That is a big old negative Ghost Rider. Take a restock. Hello, better backpack. Or should I say same backpack? That's what I get for missing my opening shot.
On the move! Cover won't save you!
Got him. God damn it, brain! Stop. My head when I see things in video games, I immediately, for some reason, my brain always tries to find Archer quotes that fit with what I'm seeing, and I just saw that guy on fire, and I just thought the one where Archer's screaming at Lana, who would want to wear an on fire suit, and she responds with cosplay enthusiasts. Am I the only one who finds that show well, I know I'm not the only one who finds that show incredibly funny, but I know so few people nowadays who've actually seen that as much of that show like I do, or like I have. It's such a good show.
All right, now get clear before it detonates.
Gonna try and get to that one in the middle before anyone else gets here. Alright, 3 down. I almost said 2 down. No, that's 3.
Gotta swap back.
Oh, son of a bitch!
He's flanking.
All ammo crates down.
Well done.
F. I have a terrible loadout to fight one of these guys.
It's their flank. Oh, too close.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
God damn it. Took the wrong spot in cover, wouldn't turn to turn the corner. Oh, now I gotta redo all this shit.
Alright, now get clear before it detonates.
Like I said, I have the worst possible loadout to fight one of those heavily armored guys. I know, it's what I get for kitting up with a single shot rifle, but in all honesty, I do like this rifle. Alright, one more.
Need that gun firing. You're fine.
That's all the ammunition crates. Well done.
Who made you president? We need that support gun.
Vital signs critical.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
What are you doing now?
Reload. Got him. Now it's just clean up.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Damn, healing already?
God damn it.
Gotta take this fucker out! Damn! Thought I got that.
Come on.
With those munitions destroyed, True Sons won't be able to launch any major offensives in this area anytime soon. Good work.
And where's the way out? Haha. Alright, yeah, I'm not playing sniper rifles this playthrough. Alright, we're good. Alright, you know what? I was going to do this National Archives one, you know, go full National Treasure and get that. But I think we're running low on time, or this video is going to be kind of long, or longer than I want. Whatever. We're going to go do the Dark Zone.
When Dark Zone East was sealed off, stockpiles were left behind. You'll need to get in, map the site, reactivate the security protocols at the control room, and collect whatever you can while you're there. But first,
budge there for a second.
you need to reach the gate.
Listen, we're not gonna walk away from all.
Yeah, we did this in
It would seem that
the beta.
you're the only one interested in what lies beyond those walls. Go open the gate.
Now, me and Brian Gaddai, we've been talking about the Dark Zone in this game, and personally, I really like it. I like how
Beyond the main gate, you'll need to go through the checkpoint to reach the contaminated site.
I like the smaller Dark Zones. I kind of like the fact that you aren't constantly running into other players. I mean, I've said this. I like this game's multiplayer, the way it handles multiplayer.
You'll need to create a map of DZ East.
With the fact that it normalizes all your gear. So basically, all my guns, if I have a really low level gun, it gets a bump in power. If I have a high level gun, it gets bumped down a little bit. It kind of just matches everything. It makes multiplayer fair on just about every level. I like that they went that far to do something like that.
When the crisis hit, I volunteered to help set up the quarantine. The team primarily consisted of first responders. Everyone just wanted to help out. We were guarding the supply depot. Countless vaults concealed the contaminated dead, and the containers filled with DC-62. I was lucky. I can't say the same for most of my friends.
I mean, I talked about that when I was playing the beta. I really like the fact that it normalized stats. It just allows for... It keeps one of my big problems with the second game, or with the first game. It keeps one of those from happening.
You might run into people trying to scavenge supplies. They may find what they need, but not without paying a price. Greed can be a powerful motivator. Personally, I believe it's a demon. Greed possesses you. Before you know it, you've lost yourself. Be careful.
And frankly, that problem was the fact that when you're at a low level, I mean, it's the same when you play like Crucible and Destiny. I've kind of described it this way before. It's basically when you're low level, you just get griefed and killed, and it just kind of kills some of the fun until you finally get better gear. You just have to grind and keep getting your shit kicked in until...
You'll need to leave with a complete map of the site. Go there and perform a scan.
You just kind of keep getting your shit kicked in until you finally get enough gear that you're somewhat competitive. With this, it makes you competitive right from the start. Then running around the Dark Zone, finding other agents. It's kind of hard to find them, in all honesty. I mean, you could run around the Dark Zone for about an hour and a half and maybe run into one person. And I say maybe. It's
Initiate area scan.
I don't know if it's just people aren't playing at the same time, but I mean, I also...
The Echo seems to be located by the body storage vault.
I do believe that the Dark Zones do limit the number of players who are all available, and it's kind of like matchmaking in Anthem, where it drops 4 players into the open world and you're all playing together. I think it's kind of like that in the Dark Zone, where there's only a few people in the Dark Zone all at once. But even then, I've rarely run into people. I think the most I've ever run into in like one trip into the Dark Zone was 2. And that was a lot. But either way, I really do dig what this game did with normalizing of multiplayer weapons and the Dark Zone and everything. I like the smaller area. I think it's pretty in its own way.
What are you doing? We gotta get out of here.
She needs help.
That yellow shit is blowing all over the place. You wanna be next?
Can't just leave her.
We have to go. Come on!
What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Also, when you're hanging out in the Dark Zone, you also don't have to worry about. Oh, son of a bitch! Every piece of gear you find isn't getting. So sometimes you can find gear and immediately equip it. I really like that. Go cut through them. Gotcha.
Once the accident happened, there was no time to investigate the cause of the explosion. Sorry, we're getting off mission. Head to the safe room. The main controls for the security system are in this building. Before the last volunteers left, they shut down the security system to try and seal the site. Once you've accessed this control room, you'll need to find the main control panel and switch the system back on.
Yeah, something else that I've noticed about running around the Dark Zone in this game, you can't just immediately choose to shoot enemy, or I keep saying enemy agents. You can't just choose to go, hey, here's this guy next to me, I'm just going to shoot him. I think you have to declare yourself rogue to be able to hit them. Like, there's a way, like, I think you hold down, at least on PS4, which I'm playing on, you hold down the touchpad, and it makes you go, it makes you go rogue. It's an interesting way to do that, so you don't accidentally become rogue by accidentally committing friendly fire. You know, like somebody walks in front of you, hey, I shot you. I'm sorry, didn't mean to. But you still get punished and being made rogue anyways. So I kind of like that system, or at least as far as I understand it. I could be incorrect. It might not actually work that way, but I've tried shooting other people without declaring myself rogue, and it won't register the hits.
Good. The DZE security systems have been reactivated, but you will need to bring the turrets back online at the checkpoint.
Okay, you can see my mask not completely make contact with my face. Makes me laugh.
A amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
I have my shotgun equipped. You know, I mentioned Brian before. You know, he made a really interesting. Yeah, made a really interesting or gave me an interesting like theory to me.
The helo extracted and go through decontamination. Get to an extraction point and shoot your flare to request a helo to collect your gear.
Thank you, Isaac. He brought up the fact that when the rushers for the hyenas are, you know, using that spice, whatever, that, you know, gives them that little bit of extra health boost, it's a lot like the Bliss from Far Cry 5, which for some reason kind of has me sitting here thinking, he's right. It is very similar. Same color. It's a gas. All that, you know, that makes them do the same things. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, what are they saying that Far Cry and The Division happened in the same universe? Is that...
Someone else can claim it. Don't trust anyone.
Is that how it is, you know,
Extraction called for.
Does The Division and Far Cry take place in the same universe? Is that what Ubisoft's telling us? That the, you know, the nukes destroyed Montana, but the rest of the East Coast was destroyed by the green virus? I like to think so. Even though I know that's not actually true, and that's a really dumb theory, but I like to think so.
Extraction begun. Seconds, and then we go.
Said 15 seconds when it was actually 17 seconds, but whatever. No, the time when you're actually just normally playing, no, the timers are not that accelerated. They're just accelerated for this little tutorial for the Dark Zone. But you do got to give them credit for at least giving you a tutorial of how the Dark Zone works, unlike the first game, which was, hey, go into the Dark Zone. Oh yeah, you just got your shit kicked in. And then they just laugh, and laugh, and laugh.
We're done here. Head back to the checkpoint and activate the turrets.
Hilo is headed back.
You know, I'm trying to figure out when I can really use this hive, this hive thing. See, I think I don't drop. You're supposed to use it more like a trap than how I'm thinking of using it. I think I'm trying to use it more like a bomb that explodes once. I think if you if I drop it here, it's going to keep spawning these little things in that area until it's destroyed or the timer on it runs out. Yeah, like that. Like, see, it keeps launching more. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Actually, I kind of like it. I think that's something that I've been kind of looking for. I'm looking for something that's going to be more of a crowd control piece of equipment. I just didn't really have one.
You're almost done. Exit DZ East and get to the Shade terminal nearby. You'll need to upload the map onto the Shade network so your fellow agents can go in and gather supplies.
Exiting Dark Zone.
All right. Well, once we finish this, we're gonna close out the video. But you know, before I go through my usual sort of closing comments, let me say, anybody who's seen something interesting or whatever with the new patch, the new updates or whatever, and wants to say, hey, go check this out, or, you know, there's something interesting at this location, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to go check it out.
To extract supplies from the area, but be careful. I've seen the best people do terrible things because of greed.
It can't be that.
Yeah, lady. Alright, well everyone, I think we're going to close here. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels, this is Senpai Game Channel. I'm out.